Well, well. Welcome, beasties, to another episode of Maleficent Month, presented by Cinema Scotty. Today's gonna be a tad different from my other videos, but today I wanted to highlight some of the marketing materials that have been released for Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. If you follow any sort of Disney social media or Disney Maleficent on Instagram, they've been posting a lot of posters for this film. And by a lot, I mean a lot.
Oh dear.
And each poster that comes out, it feels like every new poster is more beautiful than the last. So today's video, I'm just gonna take a look at each of these posters, and I'll go over what's depicted in these posters, and I'll try to display who they're by. So I believe this is the most recent poster we've received, posted by Disney Maleficent on Instagram. This poster features Maleficent at the top with her wing covering her. Then we see Diaval on a branch below, and then we see horns. They look like the Fae's horns or fairies' horns. And then the beautiful Maleficent Mistress of Evil logo with some green surrounding it. And then the release date. And this art is by Araceli Munoz. Very beautiful. This next poster is similar to the one we just looked at, but it features more details. So again, the Mistress of Evil herself is at the top of the poster. Her wings are behind her this time. Her hands are up, and we see green magic coursing over her, over Diaval in raven form, and over her wings. And then in contrast at the bottom, there's nice blues. It looks like thorns, and clouds and wisps of smoke, and it looks like there are red puffs of smoke, and we see those red puffs of smoke in the trailer, so they must have some significance in the film. This artwork is by Chris Christodulo Art. On Instagram they are at Chris_Christodulo_art. This is a great poster. The next poster is one of my favorites. I would really like to get this print and frame it. It features Maleficent on her perch in the moors. She has her staff. It's just her back, but then we see Diaval flying in, and at the top, it looks like three fairy or fays that we see in the trailers. They're flying overhead. In the distance we see a castle. I'm not sure if that's the castle in Olstead, where Philip's from, or if it's the castle on the moors. And then on the sides and on the bottom of the poster, it's just like decoration. It looks like either part of the moors or just some of the swamp or grass. And this art is by Hyperactivo on Instagram. I really want to frame this beautiful piece of art. Now this one is a personal favorite as well. It goes along with my video I did last week where I discussed who the true Mistress of Evil is, but the details in this are great. It has the two lead women in this film, even though Aurora's not on here, but it shows them as opposing sides, but they're part of the same shadow, and it looks like on Queen Ingrid's crown. There's a miniature version of Ingrid looking over the parapet or the castle wall where she's standing. And then in the background there's some nice decorations. And I like how the shadow of them too, their form, is sort of crumbling at the bottom. Very artistic. So this art is by Tracy Ching on Instagram. Great job, Tracy. Now this poster might be my favorite, and it's the most detailed poster out of all. I believe it's by the same artist that did this Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales poster. I got that poster when I saw the film in IMAX, so I really want to see Maleficent in IMAX if this poster is going to be there and be available to pick up. But on this poster, we see Maleficent's back again, and then we see her staff glowing green. We see fairies underneath her. The thorny branches are surrounding the poster. We see one of the woodland, or the tree fairies. Then we see the moors, and then a river, and then a village, and then Diaval, and then a kingdom in the distance, which is probably Olstead again. This poster shows so much, it almost reminds me of like Wizard of Oz somehow, with like the green kingdom in the background. This would also be a great poster to frame and have on a wall. I really love it. This is another great piece of artwork. I like how it's sort of enclosed with the branches and trees surrounding it, and it looks like there's a little bit of green magic going throughout it. But we see Maleficent with her back again, but she's slightly turned, and Diaval is perched on her wing. And you can even see in the distance, it looks like the moors. Again, great design, great artwork. I love the colors in this picture as well. And this art is by Windu Partist on Instagram. Now this one, I cannot wait to see in person at an IMAX theater in huge print form. This one's very ominous and dark, and it's an IMAX exclusive poster. We see the thorny branches behind her, the logo, her name, and what I love most about this poster is the IMAX logo itself has Maleficent's horns, the same way that the eye has horns in the title itself. So this poster is fantastic. And last but not least is the Dolby Cinema exclusive poster. It features Maleficent almost like a watercolor. It has her hair, or what looks like her hair, cascading behind her, and then the front of her dress, and it looks like Dival is in front of her, or some sort of bird. If you saw this poster from a distance, you wouldn't even need to see the logo for the film, because you could tell that this is Angelina Jolie in a Maleficent film. Let me know in the comments below which poster was your favorite, or if you have a top 3. I'm gonna have to go with the poster by Andy Fairhurst 72. I think that's my favorite out of all the posters. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, consider hitting that big subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Maleficent videos, and consider giving this video a big thumbs up. Goodbye, beasties. Cinema Scotty, out.